The ancient and beneficial symbiotic relationship between plants and fungi is evidenced to have existed ever since plant life first arrived on land, roughly 700 million years ago. This indicates that to live on the harsh and nutrient-poor soils of younger Earth, plants needed fungi to actually survive. Fungi that are involved in the symbiosis with plants are called mycorrhizal fungi and generally fall into two categories based on where they are located. Endomycorrhizal fungi are found under the soil, inside the tree roots, while ectomycorrhizal fungi are found on the tree roots. The position of the fungi is important as the fungal roots can extend well beyond that of the plant roots within the soil. This allows the fungi to gather vital soil nutrients for both partners in the symbiosis. This process can be thought of as an economic exchange between plants and fungi, with the plants supplying sugars required for the fungal growth, and in exchange, the fungi supply vital soil minerals such as phosphorus and nitrogen for the plant that would otherwise be unreachable and unavailable for the plant. This symbiosis also allows the plants to inhabit areas that would usually be unfit for growth. Plants involved in the symbiosis with mycorrhizal fungi have been found to thrive in environments that would usually be quite harsh or unfit for the plant entirely, such as acidic or alkaline soil and even drought conditions. In addition to allowing survival in harsh environments, mycorrhizal fungi can actually fight off pathogenic bacteria and fungi in the soil with various antipathogenic weapons in their arsenal. Hopefully from this short little introduction to the plant-fungal relationship, you can now grasp the overall importance of this bipartite symbiosis. But what if I told you that there may be a third player involved in this symbiosis? Relatively recently, a third player in the plant-fungal symbiosis has been discovered. This third player is in the form of soil bacteria. This soil bacteria is usually referred to as mycorrhizal helper bacteria, but don't let the word helper fool you, as they go above and beyond the role of a helper and are actually more like a clever matchmaker and caretaker, carefully bridging the gap between the micro world and the macro world, between fungi and plants. Before the fungi even colonize the root tissue, mycorrhizal helper bacteria are there, making sure the fungi grows up to be strong and healthy, making sure they eat their fair share of veggies and whatnot. In addition, this bacteria is great at matchmaking, as it assists in the very formation of the plant-fungal relationship itself, helping the fungi and plant to become good buddies by altering the protein and lipids in the fungi to make it more compatible with the plant. If you thought this wasn't crazy enough, the bacteria can also provide relationship counseling for the plant and fungi by increasing the back and forth signaling between the two, allowing for a more efficient and healthy symbiosis to evolve.
Deforestation and its subsequent conversion to farmland is causing massive decreases in our soil biodiversity and actively harms these critical symbioses. Deforestation hurts soil ecosystems as many microorganisms rely on ecosystems formed around both fungal and plant roots, which are destroyed with each tree cut down and each new acre of farmland. With the introduction of farmland, the soil biodiversity is even further lowered due to modern agricultural practices. The current monoculture planting practices on many farms harm soil microbial diversity. The current use of soils for agriculture also causes the soil to be devoid of vital nutrients, which no longer allows for the support of a significant microbial community that would actually benefit the plants used in agriculture. In addition, the current overuse of pesticides has wide-reaching consequences. The pesticides used on farms can travel far and wide to nearby non-target ecosystems through water, air, insects, and animals. Pesticides used in the agricultural industry have been found to decimate soil microbes present locally on farmland, as well as indirectly harming the soil microbes of nearby environments. Previously mentioned decreases in soil biodiversity directly affects us. The current lack of minerals and nutrients in most agricultural soils due to overuse is currently supplemented by an overwhelming amount of fertilizer. Not only are we eventually going to run out of easy-to-obtain minerals to make fertilizer, the process of creating fertilizer is one of the biggest contributors to global climate change. Currently, Earth is losing a great deal of arable land each year. One of the major reasons for this loss of arable land is due to erosion. Loss of soil microbial diversity in most arable land is due to modern agricultural practices and is likely a major factor in the erosion taking place. Fungal roots are vital in preventing valuable soil loss, as they literally can hold the soil together. Continued loss of soil microbes, if not stopped, will continue to increase soil erosion, and we will continue to lose valuable farmland that is required to fuel our ever-growing population. Decreasing soil microbial diversity in forests, due to human activity, also only helps to hurt our second biggest carbon sink. Hurting our soil microbes negatively affects our plants, as these microbes are incredibly important to their normal functioning and survival. As mentioned in our first video, carbon sinks are vital in combating climate change, so we cannot afford to lose them. We must do more to protect our soil microbes.